something that has been happening over the last couple of days on social media, especially on Twitter, that I'd like to address. So yes, somebody went and dug up a column.
Columns.
Yeah, a column I wrote about Peter Obi, I think in 2011. Yes, I did write a column. I was critical of Peter Obi for refusing in that election where he wasn't a candidate, but he was supporting one of the candidates, for failing to focus on the issues, but focusing rather on somebody's height and some other inconsequential factors, including the ethnic affiliations of his political opponent. And I properly rebuked Peter Obi for that stance. Now, so people have brought it up, okay? And some of them are suggesting, Okey Ndibe is a hypocrite because he knew that Obi had done this, and today Okey Ndibe is supporting Obi. First of all, what I do is not to support one candidate or another. I do analysis. And what I have said consistently was that Peter Obi was running, and which is an incontrovertible fact that Peter Obi ran the most focused, most intellectually vibrant campaign, which is why ultimately young people, cottoned up to him and adopted him as their vessel, if you like, as a vessel for the realization of their dreams to reshape Nigerian politics. That's what happened. So Peter Obi was doing in this election what I thought he should have done in 2011, which was to focus on issues. So if Peter Obi focused on issues this time around, I would not be dredging up what he did in the past, where he made a different kind of choice. And this is true of all politicians. When Bill Clinton took over as president of America, he moved fast to do healthcare reform, and he put his wife in charge, right? Mm-hmm. And the political opposition felt that his wife was moving too speedily to create what they call socialized medicine. So they felt that Bill Clinton was taking the U.S. in a leftist direction that he did not have a mandate to go. Bill Clinton was chastened because of electoral reverses in midterm elections. And what did he do? He moved himself squarely to the middle. Okay? And when he came to the middle, a lot of his political critics recognized that he was where they wanted him to be, in the middle. So the fact that Obi had done something bad in the past, which I wrote about, which I do not deny, I do not retreat from, does not mean that when Peter Obi was doing the right thing and focusing on politics and saying to people, don't vote for me because I'm Igbo, but vote for me if you consider my programs to be the best. I thought that was by far the best campaign, okay, of the major candidates. So the other thing is that Tinubu, apart from saying Emiloko, it's my turn, had absolutely no way of establishing a vision for Nigeria. Tinubu would not participate in any debate. Tinubu did not do any televised interviews to speak of. Tinubu absolutely refused at Chatham House to even answer questions. He couldn't. Okay? And there's a man, let's face it, in profound physical, mental, and psychological decline. There's no question. So anybody who is celebrating that a man they would not put in charge of their personal affairs if they had a choice would now be running a complex organism called a country, Nigeria. I want those people to know that if you're celebrating Tinubu because you have this narrow vision that is Yoruba and you are Yoruba, when you go to the market, you're not going to say, I voted for Tinubu and get foodstuff for free. If there's food shortage in the country or there's no health care to speak of, you're not going to go to a hospital and say, hey, I'm a Tinubu supporter and somehow get sound health care. All of us ultimately will suffer when we continue to choose terrible leaders just because those leaders sort of speak to our lazy ethnic or religious or other parochial interests.